Welcome to round one, second half of it. We got the New York Mets at the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco is ranked 8th in the league. New York is ranked 25th. Computer versus computer. We have not seen a game yet on artificial turf. So this is the regular field right here. You see how that's got the brown, like the sand or dirt, like for the around the baselines. When you play artificial turf, it doesn't have that.
Right.
And it just seems like all the stadiums that have artificial turf, we haven't seen them play home game yet.
Out.
The next game, Minnesota's at home, so we will be seeing that.
Right. Right.
I really don't care who wins out of these two teams.
Out. Out.
Will Clark, that's a name that was popular back in the days.
Out. Out. Right.
Can't get to the plate.
Out. Out. Out.
We're not seeing a whole lot of action this game. Howard Johnson, I remember his name too. They used to call him Hojo.
Right. Out.
Barry Bonds. Yeah, his dad, Bobby Bonds, was a professional baseball player too, years ago.
Foul ball.
And I think Barry Bonds holds the record for the most home runs. I'm pretty sure I looked that up
Strike.
the other day or last week. Oh, that one's gone. You know, I could be wrong, but I don't think we have seen a home run hit yet by a road team throughout this tournament. But then again, I mean, there are a lot of games where I wasn't fully paying attention to them, so I was looking stuff up on my computer, or
Strike.
sometimes I'll be checking out notifications on Facebook, stuff like that.
Out. Hey.
Roll McGee. It's funny to throw it like long after it's already been there. Royce Clayton.
Hey.
He fell down a hill and rolled. I wonder if his friends would call him Rolls Royce. It's a pretty bad joke, wasn't it?
Hey.
2-0.
Out.
The reason why the New York Mets have a New York N for their name is because EA Sports didn't have the rights to use the team names, so they just used the city, and you got New York N as National League. Then the New York Yankees are New York A for American League. Same with Chicago. Got the Chicago White Sox and Chicago Cubs. They got Chicago A and Chicago N.
Strike. Strike. Out.
I wonder why EA Sports didn't make any more baseball games on the Super
Out.
NES, because they had plenty of NHL games. They've had the Madden football games. Maybe they just struggled with designing baseball.
Strike.
I'll look that up.
Strike. Strike.
Okay, so the information I'm looking up is talking about apps like post Super NES games. EA lost the rights for Major League Baseball games in 2K Sports in 2005. Well, this game was like way before then. This is like 90,
Right.
4, I believe.
Out. Save. Strike.
Come on. Another home team homer. Yeah, so it looks like this was the only baseball game EA Sports made on the Super NES. It was developed by Visual Concepts. EA Sports published it in North America, but what's funny is in Japan, the company that published it was called Coconuts Japan. It's kind of a weird name.
Strike. Strike.
Uh-oh. San Francisco's running away with this one. Okay, so we got Monopoly on the Super NES. I'm just looking at a list of Super NES games right now. We got Monopoly, which I think I have that game. But they made the Monopoly Game 2, it's called. I wonder...
Strike.
Okay, so... Oh, wait a minute.
Strike.
So there's a Monopoly game released in North America.
Out.
And that game was only released in North America. And there's a Monopoly game only released in Japan. And there was a Monopoly Game 2, which was also only released in Japan. This is all off of Wikipedia. I mean, sometimes you don't know how accurate the facts are about Wikipedia, but as far as looking up things like
Strike.
video games, it's usually something simple like that. It's usually pretty accurate.
Foul ball.
Except for the release dates aren't always accurate. I know Super Mario Bros. 2, they had the release date wrong.
Out.
And I can't remember what I clicked on, but I suggested an edit, and they changed it to a minute. And I think the next time I looked at it, it was back to the wrong date.
Out.
Take a look and see what it says now.
Strike.
Oh, it's correct. October 9th, 1988. I think the last time it said, like, might have been September.
Out.
But I knew that was wrong because I had seen way too many documentaries about Super Mario Bros. 2 that had the release date, October 9th, 1988.
Strike. Out.
just bugs me when I see inaccurate information. Like our local newspaper printed out a thing back in, I think it's 2012,
Right.
40 years of video games, and they had like all these video game consoles displayed, and
Right.
they had the NES up there, and they had the release date in '83. Now the Famicom was released in '83 in Japan, but the NES was released in North America in '85. So they had a picture of the NES, they had the release date of the Famicom.
Right.
Some other consoles that got wrong
Right.
too. It's like some of them they went by the Japanese release date, and others they went by the North American release date.
Out. Right. Right. Out.
Yeah, I was mentioning that I don't recall seeing a road team home run, but now that I think about it, I mean these are ranked by best and worst teams, so all the road teams are going to be the worst ones for a while.
Right.
So we start getting into round two. You can see some more average teams.
Right.
Then again, I could be wrong too. Maybe there was a home run hit that by the road team that I just wasn't paying attention to.
Out. Out.
Matt Williams. But that's probably a pretty common name around the country.
Out.
You know, there's a design flaw in the game, or I don't know if you call it a glitch, but sometimes when the road team hits a home run, their next at bat will say that they doubled. For some reason, I don't know why it does it.
Out.
It's only the road team though. I've never seen that happen with the home team.
Out. Right. Out. Foul ball.
common name too, Ryan Thompson.
Safe. Out. Safe. Safe. Safe.
Bobby Bonilla. Another common name back in the day. Well, not common name, but popular name, I should say. Popular player.
Foul ball.
Be more accurate. It's gonna score some runs. One for sure. And I didn't have the courage to go for a second one. Jeff Kent. I wonder if that's Clark Kent's brother.
Strike.
He's wearing the same color shirt as Superman.
Strike. Out. Strike. Out.
Yeah, so when I googled how many baseball games did EA Sports make, and it says EA Sports published a total of 8 baseball games under the Triple Play and MVP series. What about the MLB series? Is it the only one?
Foul ball. Out.
Yeah, one of the other Google questions was,
Out.
what was EA's first game? Well, it says that EA's first game was Hard Hat Mac. But Electronic Arts was founded in 1981, and then they founded EA Sports in 1991.
Strike.
So, why would a gaming company take 2 years for them? Well, I guess that might sound about right. Electronic Arts was founded in 81. It might have taken some time to release, a couple years to release their first game. And I believe they started out
Safe.
developing games on PC back then. I know they made a few games on the NES. Okay, yeah, Hard Hat Mac was the first game ever made by Electronic Arts, and it was developed for the Apple II computer.
Take your base. Out. Safe.
curious. I'm gonna look up now, see if Trip Hawkins is still running EA Sports or Electronic Arts in general.
Out. Strike. Out.
Is on Trip Hawkins.
Strike.
You know, he founded EA Sports. He left in 1991
Foul ball.
to start the 3DO company.
Strike 3. You're out.
I remember seeing a documentary about that, or maybe I was reading about it, but 3DO was an idea he came up with. I believe it was a 32-bit console. And it was to compete with the Super NES and the Genesis. He sold the idea to Panasonic. So Panasonic made the 3DO, but I think it was just too expensive. Nobody bought it.
Strike. Out.
But Trip Hawkins and EA Sports really helped Sega get the Genesis going because they were having a hard time competing with Nintendo. And I guess Trip Hawkins wanted to sign a deal with Sega because Nintendo was too hard to work with. And then Sega tried being like Nintendo, laying down all these rules, and Trip Hawkins was like, no, we're not doing this. And I guess they kind of gotten in kind of against each other for a little bit, Sega and EA. And then Trip Hawkins finally decided, well, we're going to find a way to work with them. And so, home run by the road team. And it helped break the Sega Genesis into the video game market. And I think after that, other third-party companies weren't really afraid. Because beforehand, Nintendo had all these really strict rules, like, hey, we're the only company you're gonna work with, or we're gonna get rid of you.
Out.
And Nintendo's like huge, so nobody wanted to lose Nintendo. But I think once EA Sports worked with Sega, and the Genesis started becoming popular, other third-party companies said, well, hey, we can work with Sega too, because the rules aren't as strict as Nintendo's.
Strike. Out.
Big rebounds. Uh-oh, might be. Gone. That's funny how it's rolling in the grass, but it's shooting up like dirt and dust. Take a close look at the ball next time someone hits one on the ground. I expect the whole time it's rolling, it looks like there's exhaust coming out of the back of it. It's supposed to be dirt getting kicked up. But in the grass, you shouldn't be seeing any dirt getting kicked up. That's funny.
Out. Great.
I'm kind of wondering now, if playing on artificial turf, does it still have that effect of the dirt coming off the bottom of the ball? I've never really paid attention to stuff like that before.
Out.
Top of the ninth inning, their last chance.
Out. Strike.
San Francisco Giants win this game. We're going to St. Louis to play the Cardinals. I almost call them the 49ers. I mentioned that in my intro how I have a hard time,
Strike.
thinking of these team names because I followed, baseball was my first favorite sport. Then I started, I was into football, and then I was into hockey. You know, it's been years since I've really followed baseball. So now when I see names like San Francisco, I think of the 49ers. I see Toronto, I think of the Maple Leafs.
Out.
That's the game. San Francisco 8, New York 4. So far, the only road team that won was the very first game, where 27th ranked Houston beat the 5th ranked Dodgers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this game. Next game, we're going to see the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago Cubs.